I don't think Angel Reese has realized what she's done. I've already made a video saying that she's made the biggest mistake possibly for her own career. Because Angel Reese, in fairness, she has come out and basically very much said what we all know, that she did what she did for the infamy. She did what she did for the infamy. And after basically getting Swifties annoyed, she then tweets out hating pays too. But I don't think she realized that at the same time, Caitlin Clark began trending. Caitlin Clark began trending because of Angel Reese pissing off Swifties. Why? Because now the Swifties have become Caitlin Clark fans. If you guys know anything about the Swifties, they're like, I'm sorry, it's like there's some things you just can't win against. And as Kent Brockman once said, I for one welcome our new Swiftie overlords. For the Swiftie fans that are going to take over, just know when you're picking a WNBA YouTuber to watch because of a new obsession with Caitlin Clark, just remember, I was this close to the stage when she came to Dublin. Just remember that. Am I a big Taylor Swift fan? Not really, but I was this close when she was in Dublin. That's like we gotta now cater to Swifties. I'm sorry, as someone who's, my job is to go where the audience goes. Unfortunately, the audience of Swifties drastically outnumbers the audience of, well, everything else. So if you guys don't know, Angel Reese basically had Travis Kelce's ex, where she was talking about them previously being in a relationship, and Angel Reese was like, oh, you two were great together and all this stuff, and the Swifties have turned on her. But you know how the Swifties are also turning on her? By hyping Caitlin Clark. Obviously, I cannot play the song Enchanted right now, but obviously this clip is going viral, where this happens in the middle of it. I can probably play this part.
Sweat! Woo!
And then her screaming the end of Enchanted.
Love with someone. Oh, I'm.
Yeah, I can't. Anything more and I'll get copyrighted for that. But then there is this TikTok. And this is the TikTok that has brought the Swifties in.
As a Kansas City Chiefs fan, how long will Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift last?
They're gonna get married.
And then more pictures from Jada Jimfy's Instagram. And you see here Caitlin Clark talking about possibly Taylor Swift going to watch her in the final, saying, I'm going to Taylor Swift in June, so it's pretty awesome. Hopefully she likes women's basketball. She should stay for the game tomorrow. How about that? Obviously, I don't think she did. But obviously the pictures of Sinano, Jada Jimfy, Kate Martin, Caitlin Clark, like a lot of the Iowa players were big Swifties. And unfortunately for Angel Reese, unfortunately for the WNBA fans that are not in like Swifties, I'm sorry. This is only going to get worse. If you guys don't know. If you guys don't know, this is only going to get worse. Because the Swifties have now joined up with the Caitlin Clark fans. And if you guys thought, and by the way, I'm not talking about the online trolls. If you guys thought the actual fans of Caitlin Clark were bad, oh, the Swifties are worse. They are so much worse in that regard. They are so much worse in that regard. I'm just scrolling through tweets right now, Caitlin Clark Swifties, and everything is just about people trying to unite the Swifties to like stop giving Angel Reese attention and let's start promoting Caitlin Clark. And this is mental. This is absolutely mental, because I'm sorry, these players don't realize what they've, like, Angel Reese does not realize what she's done. She does not realize what she's done. It's going to change. These WNBA players think things are going to be bad. It's like when the the K-pop fans got into the NBA that one time. And it's a lot easier to do when there's a lot less fans than in the NBA. The biggest fan group in the WNBA very soon is probably going to be, obviously, the Caitlin Clark fans, the second biggest fan base, which is right now the Angel Reese fans, closely followed by the South Carolina fans. And it could be the Swifties taking over as the second biggest fan base, who don't even know about the sport of basketball. Just like they took over the NFL, they might take over the WNBA, and it's going to be a lot easier to take over the WNBA than take over the NFL. And one thing that I think is very likely to happen is Angel Reese is going to get into an online, like an actual public battle with the Swifties. Like, Angel Reese is not someone to stay silent with anything. I think she's going to go into a back and forth with the Swifties. And I'm sorry, as somebody who gets as many views and as much money from drama as I do from talking about the sport of basketball, and I'm not going to say more, because let's be real, if you've looked at my channel the last few days, my most viewed videos talking about the Valkyries getting the 5th pick, and that's been my most viewed video, talking about Stephanie White potentially coaching the Fever and stuff like that. But obviously, the drama does pay as well. The Swoop situation were my best days ever, because, well, the Cheryl Swoop situation was the gift that keeps on giving. So Angel Reese, please clap back to the Swifties. Swifties, do your thing. And yeah. And by the way, for all the people, the non-basketball fans that are like, we like the stories. We don't care about the basketball. Well, you guys have got it. The Swifties are here. The Taylor Swift fans are here. And if you guys don't want the Taylor Swift fans here, I'm sorry, there's nothing you can do about it. Because once the Swifties find somewhere to settle, they multiply and they take over. And there's nothing, unfortunately, that you can do. There's nothing anyone can do. And as I have already said, I, for one, welcome our Taylor Swift overlords, our Swiftie overlords. And for anyone who is wondering where my allegiances lie, just remember, this is where I was standing when she was in Dublin. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And this is going to be a funny off-season if it ends up being Angel Reese in the WNBA against the Swifties, because they are not winning that one. They are really not winning that one. Especially, I hope the WNBA players are smart enough to realize that if this becomes a thing, to not go against the Swifties, because yeah, it could happen.